everyone, it's Bella here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I created this full face makeup look for you guys. I really wanted to switch it up. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. And if you guys don't want to miss out on any videos, make sure you hit the bell button and turn your post notifications on so that you can be notified every single time I upload. So the first thing that I did was I primed my eyelids, and I used the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer mixed with some Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. And I did want the concealer on my lid to be a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but not too highlighted. So first I go in and just apply it all over my eyelid, and then I blend it out with a damp beauty sponge. And then I set it in place with some translucent powder, and the one that I've been using lately is the Huda Beauty Loose Setting Powder in Banana Bread. And then after I go in with the sponge to set it, then I go in with a loose brush just to really make sure that it's sealed in, and I do tapping motions, not swiping motions. So I went in with this new palette from ColourPop. I'll go ahead and link it down below. But I really loved the colors and I was super drawn to it. So the first shade that I went in with is this really light matte brown shade. And I just put that in my crease, just going in back and forth motions and circular motions as my transition shade. And then next I went in with this deeper brown shade. It's not too dark but not too light. So I went in with a defined angled brush and I started to map out where I want to add definition in my crease. And because I have a little bit of a hooded eye, you can kind of see when my eyes are open. I like to create my own crease above my actual crease. And then I went back into that first shade that we went in with and that same fluffy blending brush, and I just went over that line to really diffuse it. And then going back into that deeper matte brown shade, I just went in with a fluffier, more compact type of blending brush, and I just started to pack that shade all over my outer lid. And when I got to the innermost lid, I did kind of leave it a little bit more diffused because I didn't want to close in the eye. These lashes are from TATTI lashes. I'll link them down below. And then for primer, I went in with the Too Faced Do You Fresh Glow Luminous Face Primer, and as you guys can see, it's like really beautiful because it just leaves such a nice glow and it gives a little bit of tackiness so that my foundation will stay over top. And my favorite foundation combination is the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation with the NARS Radiant Creamy Foundation, and I just mixed the two to get my perfect shade, and I just pack that all over my skin with a kabuki brush. And then I went in with the same concealers that I used to prime my lid, and I just started to apply that under my eye. And I make sure to never apply concealer directly under my lower lash line because I feel like that's where I get the most creasing, so I like to blend it into that area rather than apply it in that area, if that makes sense. And then for my setting powder, I used the Banana Bread from Huda Beauty. And lately I've been applying my loose powder only really close on my inner corner type of under eye area, and then down the bridge of the nose with a sponge. And this is how I've been applying my bake. And then moving on to the lower lash line, I grabbed that first transition shade and I just started to pack that on the lower lash line, mainly focusing that on the outer corner to really open up the eye. And I did wipe away my under eye powder. I just kind of left the nose to stay in place so that we can have a nice highlight. And then I went in with the Maven Beauty Dripped Out highlighter and I just applied that to my cheekbones. and I love it because it's a really beautiful gold champagne shade. And then I went in with the Morphe contour palette, and I went in with the shade Donut. And this is their Hi-Fi 8H highlight and contour palette. And I just started to apply that shade on my cheekbones and on my jawline and on my forehead as well. And then I grabbed that Huda Beauty powder once again, and I just applied that underneath my cheeks. And if your contour ever gets a little bit too messy, this is like always my favorite trick, and it just kind of gives a nice lifting effect to the face. And then I always apply my blush while I'm waiting for that, and I use the Benefit California blush. And then when I wipe away that translucent powder, I kind of blend it into the rest of my face to kind of blur and make sure that everything is blended and there's no harshness. And for lip liner, I went in with the Dose of Colors Stone lip liner, and I went in with the Hey Girl lipstick. And this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I really enjoy your guys' feedback. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
And we're staying away from the crowd and under the light.